Yes, sir. Let's do it.
We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. First game of this trip here for the Pelicans. They're hoping to start it off with a W. And, of course, they're looking forward to the return of Tyreke Evans.
Kevin, this is a big blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and perhaps all of them.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the Monster, he's in at the point. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Rivers out there with Salmons.
Isaiah Thomas actually named after the former Pistons great. You might think his father was a big fan, but it's actually the opposite. His dad was a Laker fan. He lost a bet during the 1989 finals. Incredible story. Pistons went on to beat the Lakers, so he had to name his son Isaiah. I guess he'd be named Magic if they had won.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Ashik pulls it in. Phoenix on defense. It's a three-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And Isaiah grew up in Seattle, loved the Sonics, but also because of his father was a big Lakers fan.
Well, some conflicting allegiances for Thomas there. I mean, he played 3 years with the Sacramento Kings, who've had their rivalry with the Lakers. Seattle made their failed bid for the Kings. He had to have mixed emotions there, too.
Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Thomas. The Monster passes to Ashik. Here's the Monster. Lets it go from deep. Morris with the rebound. Into Green. It's stolen by Davis. Thomas against Salmons. The pass to the Monster. Gets an open look and hits. The Monster's got his second basket.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, there's got to be something about Washington producing these 5'9" guards. Whether you're talking Nate Robinson or Isaiah Thomas, they both can fill it up in a hurry. And, you know, they both play the game with the confidence and swagger of a power forward.
Well, Isaiah Thomas, not the dunker that Nate Robinson is, but he's a really good finisher around the rim despite his small stature. Able to make mid-air adjustments and has that great touch using creative angles to evade shot blockers.
It's good. Nice touch there from the Monster.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
And Thomas, here we go. Thomas with another miss.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And Isaiah Thomas, a natural scorer, but also a willing passer. He's trying to find that balance, Clark, between the two.
Kevin, there's always a place for anybody that can put the ball in the bucket with regularity. He can improve as a passer, sure, but his game is scoring the ball, and off of his scoring ability, he's able to set up other people.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans, Morris with the bucket.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against Milwaukee.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively, guys. Their passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
Suns trail by 5. Green with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. No good from Bledsoe.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Monster. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense has better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alex Lenz checked in for Miles Plumlee. Markieff Morris comes in for Morris. And it's Dragic in for Thomas. And then for New Orleans, Withy's checked in for Ashik. Anderson comes in for John Salmons. And Gordon subbed in for Austin Rivers.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
The Suns trailing. The drive by Green. Here's Dragic, and he banks in the layup. Dragic has got his first bucket in this one.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff Hornacek. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks again, Doris. Pelicans leading by 5. The drive by Gordon.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
Phoenix making some changes. Dragic is checked. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We've got Green. Thomas is out there with Dragic. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And for Eric Gordon, guys who had expressed some dissatisfaction with the situation in New Orleans, rumors, in fact, existed of a rift last season with him and Coach Monty Williams.
Well, that frequently happens on teams that are struggling like the Pelicans did last year. And, you know, sometimes the contract can make a trade more difficult, so he may be stuck in New Orleans. And in the end, you just have to get healthy and deliver and make the best of whatever situation you're in.
Now Green after the missed 3 from the Monster. High arcing shot.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
3 on 3. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And he gets it to go.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Thomas. The dish to Selmans. Passes to the Monster. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. The Monster's got 11 points.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
And Thomas, here we go. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 4. They set the pick. Pass to the Monster. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
And the Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to he'd like them to concentrate on their transition game to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's the monster. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Stolen by Bledsoe. He feeds it to Plumlee. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead. Here's Rivers. No good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Thomas. Salmons dishes to Rivers. Bledsoe comes over to help. Here's Salmons. The offensive rebound. Davis. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got his first points of the night.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Thomas goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
No good from the monster. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Green kicks to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee, no luck.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rivers passes to the monster. Dishes to Salmons. And the pass to the monster. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Thomas. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Second quarter.
Well, Goran, how do you...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away.
Welcome in. Start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
It's been a solid outing for the monster. He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, the monster in at point guard. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Salmons out there with Rivers. The shot's good from the monster.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Thomas dishes to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for Green. There's the feed to Plumlee. Tries again, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the monster, guarded by Bledsoe. It's stolen by Morris. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Suns. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kicks to Plumlee. Back to Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season back in 1968.
And at that time, their 3rd straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right. That free throw good from the monster. Alex Lenz checked in for Phoenix. Markieff Morris comes in for Morris, and then for New Orleans, Withy's checked in for Asik. And it's Anderson in for John Salmons. He hits both from the stripe. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Thomas.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's the monster. 19 points in the game. Left side Anderson. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. That one wide left.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
Green kicks to Thomas. Outside, Green to the paint. Here's Len. Pelicans pull it in. The Monsters got 3 rebounds now in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player."
It's go time.
Suns trail by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ennis kicks to Morris. There's the pick. Pass to Plumlee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Suns have just is at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Here's the monster. He dishes it to Anderson. He gets it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas.
This Friday, March 20th.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
We've got Miles Plumlee. Marcus Morris is out there with Green. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Bledsoe in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
They get a hand on it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Thomas is running. Lets it go from 11. That's good.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Here's the monster. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Rivers, he's checked in for New Orleans.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
It's stolen by Davis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. They're turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Plumlee with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And yes, sir, that one drops.
It seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's the monster. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Thomas. Morris, no good.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Bledsoe passes to Thomas. Outside, Green. Goes back up. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's the monster. That is good. The monster's got 12 points in just the second half.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to the team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
In low to Davis.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Plumlee, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Thomas. No good from the monster. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first.
Looking at the game Green has been having, he's got 8 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
It's stolen by Green. And Bledsoe, here we go. Shot denied. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's the monster. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
To take the lead. Thomas, no luck.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Thomas. The monster. Money from the wing. The monster's got 30.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This league is thinking.
And Thomas, here we go. There's the pick. Davis with the block. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Feeds it to Rivers. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Thomas. The monster. Here's Davis. He kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to the monster. For 3. Trying to get open is Davis. It's good from beyond the arc.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
From deep, Green. Ashik pulls it in. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
To the middle, here's Hasek. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those.
And the Suns. So we see the...
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what